Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you an email marketing automation tip that's going to skyrocket your open rates and overall sender score. If you enjoyed this type of content, remember to like and subscribe to see future videos. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so before we get into this strategy, I highly recommend you watch that video all the way through so you get all this information down pat. And no matter where you are in your journey with building your brand or you leveraging email marketing softwares, for example, you can actually take action with this practical information I'm going to be giving you in this video and not miss any steps that might slow you down instead of helping you rise to the top. But I'm going to be talking about this aspect of things which a lot of people do not talk about, but I'm here to do that for you. So for example, when it comes to marketing, for example, a lot of people talk about this aspect of things, right? So we find products and services, we leverage social media platforms to generate leads, right? And then we drive these leads to opt-ins, bridge pages, ebooks, to buy products, specific things. But at the end of the day, we don't talk enough about these emails that are going to be sent to these prospects, these customers, these friends, these people who you want to build trust with and actually help you build a long-term business, which is what you should be targeting for if you want something that can be sustained over years to come, right? So the first thing I want to address is this way of sending emails. So after somebody opts into your email list, you can send them an email the first day, the second day, the third day, all the way up to 7th or 10th day. Now that's exactly what you're going to be doing. That's not the problem here. The problem is a lot of people, when it comes to email marketing, they're not as technical, to say the least, right? So they don't know a lot of tricks and tips you can be using to really boost up your open rates and help you out with your engagement and overall email marketing sender score so you can keep growing, basically. So a lot of people send the first email, second email, wait one day, third email, wait one day, fourth email. But I'm going to show you here a trick with an automation process that really boosts your business to the next level and allows you to really engage with your contacts, which is what you should be aiming for if you have an email marketing software, to build that rapport and have basically customers that can reach you at any time and who you can reach at any time. So for this video, we're going to be using this specific email marketing software. It's called GetResponse. I've been using a lot of different email marketing softwares, and this is one of the best on the market. And specifically, you can actually put in your email and have a free trial. It's a 30-day free trial, no credit card required, and you can cancel anytime. Now, one of the biggest things about this is, guess what? You have basically all marketing tools in one place. You have email marketing, you can build landing pages. This is stuff some people are paying other specific softwares on the side for, by the way. And guess what? You have access to webinar builders, marketing automation, and so many more things that you can actually leverage when you look at all this. So they have live chats, sign up forms, free email marketing course as soon as you end your free trial and sign up for the system. And you can also leverage stuff like lead magnet funnels and list management processes, which are going to help you overall grow your list and actually have proper hygiene for a healthy list. So once you've signed up, as you can see here, you have a 24/7 live chat system that's going to answer any question you have. That's going to help you find access to the free email marketing course that every single person gets as soon as they upgrade from the free trial to any single trial any other upgrade they have. So all you have to do is head over to email marketing on this icon over here and click on automations to actually start setting up your workflow to build those open rates. So to show you an example of what we're going to be doing here, I just wanted to show you one of the lists I have here for a specific product I promote, right? So this is just one of the products I promote. And as you can see here, for example, this is the email marketing automation system I'm going to be helping you set up in this video. And I'm going to show you why this is going to save you not only money, but it's going to save you time. It's going to help your email list growth. It's going to help you with your business overall if you follow through these steps here. And I'm going to show you stuff which a lot of people miss when they get started. So for example, when somebody signs up for my email list, right? So as you can see here, 4,000 people signed up for this specific email list. And you send the first message. So this message we were talking about, right? So this is the first message, and as you can see here, only about 700 people open this list. Now those numbers vary and for different reasons, and there's definitely different methods you can leverage to build those up as well. But this is simply the reality of the people who open the messages. It could be because of time, it could be the specific people who got on your list, but this is what happens. So what normally happens is all these people do not receive your email, and when they don't receive your email, you're basically wasting so much time because they're not engaging with your list, right? Now it might sound harsh, but you don't really need these people because they're not there to get some value. They're not there to buy a product, and your goal as a business person is to benefit in some type of way, at least help somebody in the process get some information that they can leverage to help them in the future. But if these people are not even opening the emails, so they're basically a waste of space on your list, which you're actually going to be paying for over time if you're using a paid for email marketing software, right? So all these 3,000 people are not buying or opening your email list, or your messages in general. So what do? A lot of people might say, well, just wait over time and take them off the list, right? So I say this is what you should do, right? So you can send these people the first email all the way again, literally like 12 hours after they receive the first one, because guess what? Some people are in different positions. Some people are at school, some people are at work, and when you send them the second email, you give them an option or an opportunity for those people who didn't receive that first email so that they can actually see the second email. So this is what you do. You send the first email, then after they don't open it and they go here, so you set up an exit where they be sent to another email, but it's actually the first email, but you send it the second time. And then guess what? If they open, they go back to the waiting period. It could be a day, it could be a couple hours, where they're going to be sent the second email, right? So you're following the same method, you're following the same system, but you're actually putting some help on your end and motivating these people to see these emails at the bare minimum if they're seeing your email twice or maybe forgot to open up their emails earlier on. But this is what you should be looking at here. So out of these 3,000 people, if you just send them away, right, 120 people could have not gotten to the first email. So remember, we just sent them the second email, and then 120 people actually saw the second email and then went on to the waiting period. And then 3,400 people went back onto the third place where you send them the third email again, but this time it's the last one. So you send them 3 emails, which are basically the same email, and giving opportunity to these numbers you're in the green, which are people who are going to engage with your contact list over time that just didn't get the opportunity. So after 12 hours, if they don't open, you can send them another email again. For the ones who do open, they simply go towards a 1 day, 2 days waiting period where guess what? They get sent the second email. Now let's get into how you can set everything up so you actually start implementing these automation tricks to boost your open rates and get started. So what you want to do next is head back over to automations, and then you click on create workflow. So this is simply how the page looks once you click on create workflow. And guess what? There is all types of stuff you can use. There's multiple templates, but I'm going to show you here. So you click on start now. So we're going to create one from completely scratch. And this is just an example of how everything is set up. Plus you also have an opportunity to have a live startup where they can actually help you and show you what everything is for. You just simply click on a button I'm going to show you here in a second. But so this is what you do. You just go here and you put the name of anything, well, maybe a product you're promoting, whatever you want to call the workflow, right? So let's say YouTube training, training. So you just say YouTube training, and here what you do is you select what's the first thing that's going to happen. So what's the action that's going to set up your automation to get started, right? So for me, it's subscribe. So when somebody subscribes to your list, right? So when you click here, you can then select any list of your choice where somebody subscribes to it, then the automation process gets started. So after you set this up, all you have to do is head over to send message, And what this basically is, it's an action. So you set up an action, and you can set up a wait action. You can set up a move to a specific list action, or a tag, right? But or a wait period. So I'm gonna show everything here. So all you have to do, stick along to the end of the video to see every single thing in demonstration, so you actually comprehend how you can get started with this. So you click send message, and you move this all the way here, and you don't have to select the message right now, but you can obviously then select a message to be sent, and those things of the sort. So now all you do is head over to the top button here and move it towards the green tick option that's under the subscribe element. And then what you want to do here is do the same thing for the second message and the third message, but it's basically the first message that's being sent 3 times, right? 3 times in a row, but after a 12-hour period for only the people who have not opened that email, right? So you don't want to send it too many times, because guess what? They could report spam, or they saw it and didn't know who you were, or they sign up to your email list by accident. But overall, since you just don't know, you can simply avoid the problems to begin with and not send a lot of those emails. So 3 is enough, right? So once you're done with that, so all you do now, after you selected the emails to be sent, here all you do is head over to automations. You pick an automation option, and you click on an email, for example. So let's say we're sending 7 emails or 10 emails, right? You can click on one, the first email to be sent, and then guess what? You repeat the same process again, because remember, we're sending the same email 3 times over, right? For people to have an opportunity to actually engage. So once you've taken that out of the way, you want to put in a tag option. So this is more of an action tab, which is going to help you move people to specific places and basically proceed accordingly, right? So if somebody opened the message, this is what you do. You just insert this tag, and now this person is selected under the people who have actually opened your messages. So these people go to a wait period, which is also here on the right corner, of however long you want to wait. Some people wait 1 day. You can set up to 8 hours, but yeah, 1 day does great if you want to keep building up that rapport, and you don't want that prospect to go on for weeks without knowing or responding or even seeing your emails to begin with. So 1 day is a perfect time, right? So once you set up that, you just click this and select it, set it up to connect with the check. So what this means is, if somebody opens your email, they're now under this wait period of however long of a time period you've set up, and then they get sent to the next tag option you're gonna send, which is obviously sending the second email, but only for the people who have opened this the first email, right? But I'm gonna show you here what you can do with the people who don't open that email, and you can do whatever you want with that, but I'm gonna show it to you in a second. So what you want to do now, for the people who don't open your email, you just click on this X here, which is an exit option, and you can connect it with the second email, which is the first email being sent the second time, right? And then now everybody who doesn't open this email, who comes directly from the original subscribe option that they signed into, guess what? They get sent back the second email, like we said, right? And then all you do is head over back to your elements tab and move over an action that confirms or basically declines that specific action taking place. So if the person opened the email, you basically take the check and move it back to the wait period. Whatever the wait period is, you move them back over there, and they basically get back into this 1 day or 2 days wait period. And then you do the same for this the third email, and then you move that action again and you connect it to the email, and every single person who comes can then go straight to that wait period. And then overall, these people who didn't open 3 times in a row can then be sent the second email, but that's by your choice. You can either send them the second email or even move them to a whole different list which is also under here. You can move this action, and guess what? These people can be sent to this list of your choice. For example, this list can be a nurturing list, which you can leverage to rekindle a relationship between these specific people on your list with you, or you can simply delete the whole list and have those contacts well taken out of your system. But that's what you can do. You have different options, and overall, if these people start to engage, you can then move them back to the original automation, the workflow, and they can keep going on as every other single person is here, right? But what I usually do is I simply get these people. So this is the last action for the people who did not open the emails, right? So the people who are in the red. So what I do here is I send them to this third email, right? So 1 second here. Let me connect this to the waiting period and that there. Okay, so yes, so this is what I do. I send them to this email, which is the second email, but of the first email's content, right? And then they go through the same period. They get sent the second email, and then they go through that as well until maybe the 7th email, because you just never know people's situations. Some people might just not have the time or have their phone near them, so they might miss a lot of stuff like we all do, right? So excuse me there. But that's what you set up basically, and you repeat the process by moving all these tags as I showed you here, and you keep going like that for however many emails you have, right? So my apologies, and yeah, so there you go. So you keep doing that over and over again till you have your 7 emails or the 8 emails that you want to be sending. You want the software to be sending to your subscribers on a constant basis, and this is what's going to really automate your process, right? At the end of the day, that's the goal. It should be to automate the process and not have you actively every single second checking into stuff, sending emails to thousands and thousands of subscribers, because some of these lists that I have tens of thousands, and I'm not gonna be here sending these emails. I just can't do one by one. So this is what email marketing basically is at the highest level. You set up all these automations, and they work in your sleep, while you're working, while you're out, and that's how you can get started with this method. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell to be notified when I post content on email marketing softwares, automation tips and tricks, and overall content to help you generate leads and leverage free social media platforms to build your online business. And you can also check out the links in the description to get started with 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗪 for your 30-day free trial and some free stuff, some books to help you along your journey. That's all for now. Peace.